Our big story tonight, the man who shot two people, killing one inside the Richland Fred Myer more than 2 years ago, will not be going to jail or even going to trial. Apple Valley News Now's Alyssa Warner joins us live from Richland with the results of a very high-profile court hearing this afternoon. Alyssa.
Austin, it was 2 years ago, almost to the day, that I stood here in this very spot outside the Richland Fred Myer, watching first responders comb the store. They were looking for a shooter who had shot two people, as you said, killing one, then went on the run. It was almost 12 hours later that investigators finally tracked him down near Spokane. Today, Aaron Kelly appeared in court here in Benton County, the latest in a long line of hearings since February of 2022. Today, the judge accepted his plea of not guilty due to insanity. She made that decision after hearing more than an hour of emotional statements from victims, including Justin Crumbaugh's family, the man who was killed, explaining how the shooting impacted them and why they believe that the shooter should not be allowed to plead insanity and avoid a civil trial.
If Kelly was insane and was unable to tell right from wrong on February 7th, 2022, when he walked into Fred Myer, not only why did he get out of town so fast, why did he empty his bank account, why did he change his clothes, why did he remove his license plate, why did he smear mud on the back, why did he try to hide his gun under the seat, but why would he be worried about committing a crime in one state and being arrested in another?
Now, that is a criminal trial the shooter will avoid, not a civil one. I misspoke there. And we heard a lot of pain, a lot of sadness in the courtroom today. People mourning Crumbaugh, mourning the feeling of security, which many people said was shattered by that deadly shooting 2 years ago. In the end, though, the judge said that she had to follow the law, saying that multiple mental health experts had told the court the shooter was not sane at the time of the crime.
The court finds that, taken as a whole, the conclusions of the three experts, two of the state's experts and one defense expert, all reached the same conclusion, that at the time the defendant committed the charges, he was suffering from a mental disease or defect affecting his mind to the extent that he was unable to perceive the nature and quality of the act charged.
Now, this means, as you mentioned, Austin, no trial for the shooter, no jail time. The prosecution and the defense did agree, however, that he is too dangerous to be set free. So he will be kept in state custody at a mental hospital, potentially for the rest of his life. Now, Benton County Prosecutor Eric Eisinger did speak briefly after the hearing today. He said basically his office had tried to take this to trial, had tried to really crack down on it. But as you heard from the judge, multiple mental health experts had all agreed that insanity was the cause here, that there wasn't any legal precedent to go to trial because it would have resulted, he said, in the same thing, in this insanity ruling and this man going to the mental health hospital for the rest of his life. Now, Eisinger did not take questions from the media today. We were told to reach out to his office later this week for some more answers. We will be doing that. But for right now, Austin, I will send it back to you in the studio.
All right, Alyssa Warner live in Richland. Thank you for that.